Yo, I think this actually might have trumped the Wawa Hoagie. It may actually have. I think I'm Wawa's biggest fan. I've been featured on their Instagram, on their Snapchat. I've been to 4 grand openings where they give free shirts. Can't go wrong with that. I wear their gear as often as I can, and I pitch Wawa and its greatness to anyone who's never heard of it. And if you're not from one of these states, you probably haven't heard of this, and you're very confused right now. So let me catch you up to speed. Imagine a Subway sandwich shop and a 7-Eleven, but they made a baby. Except the food is cheaper, it's better quality, and there's so much more variety. On one side, it's your typical convenience store with your Wawa branded food, snacks, candies, and everything. On the other side are the kiosks, where you can essentially build an infinite possibilities of different foods, from your club sandwiches, to your hoagies, to your chicken parms, to your mac and cheese, to your soups, to your smoothies, to everything. They have everything you'd ever want. I've been going to Wawa ever since I was in elementary school, and what's so nice about living in the suburbs of Philly is that there's always a Wawa around. It's so easy just to drive out to the nearest Wawa, grab my chicken parm hoagie, which is my favorite hoagie by the way, come back within 10 to 15 minutes. It's super convenient. And speaking of convenience, there are 3 factors to it: the taste of the food, how long it takes, and the money spent. So with these 3 factors, I can now calculate the cost of my convenience. For the first part, I'll be taking home this Wawa hoagie, eating it, enjoying it, and grading on those 3 scales. And for the second part, I'll be going to my local grocery store and buying the ingredients to recreate this Wawa hoagie. And what's so cool about Wawa is that at the kiosk, I'm ordering the exact ingredients that make up this chicken parm hoagie. So all that aside, join me as I devour this luscious, amazing meal from Wawa. Time elapsed 30-40 minutes or so. It was during the lunch hour. There was a lot of people there. So I probably waited around 5-6 minutes for my food, which usually only takes a couple minutes after you pay. Cost, I think it was $6.39. And quality, I mean, you can't beat Wawa quality. Or is that so? Alright, today we're recreating a Wawa hoagie. We're just going to be buying the ingredients here at Acme again. So we'll see how much it costs, the quality of it, and the time it takes. Probably gonna take a lot more time to prepare ourselves because we are not Wawa employees, but that's all right. So to recreate this chicken parm hoagie from Wawa, I got my good friend Mikey to come help film for me, and also just ease the insecurities I have of filming in public. So obviously I can't buy the ingredients in single servings, so I will be buying in bulk. But at the end of this video, I will divide everything out and figure out how much one single hoagie costs. For example, I bought these hoagie rolls in a set of 6, so I'll divide that price by 6 to get us what the cost of one hoagie roll is. I'll do the same with the cheese. I can only get the cheese in packs of 10, and each hoagie only has 2 pieces of cheese, so I'll divide that price by 5. Each platter of chicken is enough for 2 hoagies, but because it was buy one get one free, I got 2. So now I have enough for 4 hoagies. The minor issue comes to the condiments and the toppings. I'm not going to use all 3 heads of lettuce on a single hoagie. I won't be using an entire jar of mayonnaise. But in the end, I'm just gonna eyeball how much of each ingredient I used and put a price to it, and I hope you guys are okay with that. So now that we found all the ingredients we needed, all we have to do is check out, go home, and start making our very own homemade chicken parm hoagie. So to recap, all the ingredients you see in front of you right now are exactly what makes a Wawa chicken parm hoagie. So the process was actually pretty simple. We just followed the instructions for the breaded chicken, stuck it in the toaster oven at 425 degrees and let it sit for 12 minutes. While we were waiting, we weren't sure how much lettuce we would actually use, so we just cut up a whole head to be safe. After 6 minutes, we made sure to flip the chicken because we want to make sure it's extra crispy. And we thought we might as well heat up the marinara sauce because why not? We have some time. So with our chicken finally done, take a moment to appreciate this sound. Oh, that sizzle. Oh yeah, and we thought we might as well just heat up the bread. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
It's too hot.
Alright, that looks good. That looks good.
Yeah, you needed to start mixing it. You don't want the bottom to burn.
You're right. Alright, so with all the ingredients prepared, now we just have to make the sandwich. And thus, the chicken parm hoagie was made. Let's go! I don't even know how to... Okay.
I don't know how to approach this. It's too thick. I don't think it's gonna fit in my mouth.
It didn't.
Lettuce is going to go everywhere once I pick it up. Hang on. Alright, I'm just gonna...
Like, this is eerily similar. I think the only difference... The breaded chicken from Wawa is a little more crispier. I think you could have... I don't know, cook maybe the chicken a little longer, get it more crispy.
Where everything is, you just...
Yeah. Yeah, like again, I'll put the list of ingredients right here between us, and you can use that to refer. I can't use words when I talk camera. That's what it said. I'm gonna put the list of ingredients right here. So next time you go grocery shopping, just use that list. Bing, bang, boom, you'll be back. 15 minutes, done. Wawa hoagie, homemade. This may have trumped the Wawa hoagie. I'll do it again. Yo, this? Yo, this, I think this actually might have trumped the Wawa hoagie. It may actually have. I'm blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. I did not think that actually recreating this Wawa hoagie would taste exactly the same. And when I think about it, I did just replicate the exact same ingredients, but still, to have that taste be exactly the same, boom, done, equal. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, whatever it may be, taste is there. Now time is a little trickier. The time it took to actually buy the ingredients was around half an hour, and to actually make the hoagie was around 15-20 minutes. And I forgot to mention that there are dishes that has to be done afterwards. So in total, I would say it took about an hour. And lastly, money. What you guys are all interested in. So I'll start with the easier items first. I got 6 hoagie rolls for $4, so that's 67 cents per hoagie. I got the chicken platters for buy one get one free for $5, so for 4 hoagies, that's $1.25. The cheese came in a pack of 10, and there was only 2 slices per sandwich, so that's 60 cents per hoagie. It was $4 for 3 lettuce heads, and even half a head was way too much for a single hoagie, but we'll be generous and say that's how much it was, so 67 cents. And same thing with the spinach, it was $2.50, and I only used a handful, but we'll say I used a fifth of it, so 50 cents. And oh boy, the sauces. Just like the lettuce and the spinach, I don't have to go to the store every single time to buy these ingredients. And early in this video, I said I would eyeball it. So in total, the Parmesan cheese, pasta sauce, mayo, and Chipotle sauce costed $9.76. But using the 25 servings per container from the Chipotle sauce, and assuming I used 1 serving per hoagie, that brings the total of these sauces to 39 cents. So in the end, a homemade chicken parm hoagie from Wawa comes out to $4.08. So with this information, we can now find the cost of our convenience. Taste is around the same, but I am spending an extra $2.31 by getting this chicken parm hoagie from Wawa. However, I do save a lot of time, and I do continue supporting the brand that I love. So with this type of video, I'm not telling you to do one thing or the other, but it's just really cool to be able to see, how much does my convenience cost, right? For me to go out and buy a hoagie, how much extra am I paying for that convenience? So with all that being said, if this doesn't convince you to go to Wawa, then I'm asking you right now, go and support Wawa. This is not an ad, Wawa is not paying me, I'm just a super passionate fan. Although it'd be really nice to be paid by them. But that aside, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, I don't know, do whatever the shebang they tell you to do. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.